Okay, I am Scott Miller. I am back with another data project for you. I did take a little bit of a detour from my home price prediction app, which I will expand on just to give you a quick summary of that. I'm predicting home prices. I started in Aberdeen, Maryland, just on that town, and then I expanded it to do Harford County. In the last video I produced and uploaded. Next, I'm going to do the state of Maryland, and eventually, I'm going to do the whole country. And if I can find enough data to cover the entire country, I know I can get the state of Maryland. It will take me a little while to compile that data, but it should be a lot of fun putting that together. So today, I took a little bit of a detour, and it's a little bit of a controversial topic, but I decided to predict crime rates or predict the likelihood that a crime will occur in Baltimore City. And Baltimore City puts out their arrest records, and so it really doesn't predict a crime; it predicts an arrest or an incident, a reported incident. So unfortunately, there are crimes that aren't reported. Obviously, you don't want to use this type of prediction in policing or anything like that, anything official. This is for educational purposes only. It is a nice data set. It is not 100% clean, which makes it even better. It's a real world data set. It's about 200,000 records, and so I decided to build a Streamlit app. Um, you know, with a nice little prediction. So basically, all I did was probabilities based on the particular district. So we'll take a quick look at the code, and then we'll take a look at the app. So running through this quickly, we did a random forest classifier. So basically, it's just classifying um, data data points based on their probability, based on their relationship to the mean. So the mean, I believe, for the particular districts was like 6,000 incidents. So we're just looking at the relationship to the mean, and the initial classifier created a 0 for not likely to a 1 for likely. So I decided to break that down a little bit further and do a moderate possibility. So there's a moderate likelihood for a crime to occur based on the time of day and that particular district. So this is actually likely to be accurate because it's based on history and there's a lot of data to support it. But obviously, like I said, you don't want to make decisions based on this. But this is a lot of fun to do. So we had to pre-process the data. I had to encode a district and arrest date time. Had to modify arrest date time. One thing I probably should have done is included month of the year because I think more crime probably occurs depending on the time of year. But hindsight is 2020. I'll follow up with that, and do that in the next video. We had to aggregate data by district and time of day. So basically, that's what the model does. It just looks at the volume of incidents based on the district. There's some logic for the app to put everything onto the page. Streamlit makes it pretty easy to show your predictions in a nice intuitive way and make them interactive. I can actually deploy this, and anybody will be able to use it. And I don't think that I'm going to deploy this one. I will deploy the home price predictor, and I have another one planned for real estate. I'm not going to really talk about right yet, but I'll also deploy the other one I have planned, and many more. But not this. This one will not be deployed. But feel free to download the data set. It's public, and create your own if you want. But so moving on, including the categorical variables, basically district and time of day had to be encoded, and that gets done implicitly within the app using this tool, One Hot Encoder. So we plotted it. So I'm going to show you some plots. I decided to add a couple of charts, basically a couple of bar charts to show the total crime by the time of day. So just to add a little bit more to the finished product. And let's see what we have. We're going to predict the crime likelihood, as I mentioned, and then we're going to break it down according to the time of day. So let's go ahead and take a look at the result. All right, so this is the distribution of number of crimes and based on morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And the morning, I believe, runs from 6 to 12, afternoon from 12 to 6, evening from 6 to 12 again, and night from midnight till 6 a.m. So this doesn't include the districts. This just shows the total. I just wanted to show the total. Here's the actual results. Oops, looks like it might have bugged out on me there for a second. Yeah, these are actual results. I'm showing the ones and zeros. It doesn't factor in the actual whether it's moderate or not. It just shows whether it's conclusively 1 or conclusively 0, which would put it in the lower portion of the normal distribution, the lower third or the upper third. It doesn't show the middle, whether it fell in the middle. So let's go ahead and do a prediction. Remember in the movie, the TV show The Wire, they were in the Western District, and a lot of the crimes seem to happen in the Western, or it just seemed to be a really busy area. So we'll go ahead and put Western and night and see what the prediction is. All right, so it says low probability at night. So night, like I said, it's the middle of the night, so many people are sleeping. But if we do that in the afternoon, we predict that, and we have high probability. So a lot of crimes being committed in the afternoon in the Western District. I'll go ahead and do Eastern, because Eastern was also mentioned in The Wire. If you remember, it was Proposition Joe. That was his territory. So let's try Eastern at night first. That's a low probability. How about Eastern in the morning? High probability in the morning. So they're committing crimes in the morning in the Eastern. And then the afternoon probably is going to be high as well. And it is very high. So very high in the afternoon. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that quick app. There was one other thing I wanted to do, because I believe that I made a slight little error here. Well, no, I'll do it in the next one. So in the revision, this chart will show the actual breakdown by the district, and I think I copied the top one instead of creating the separate bar chart for the particular result, showing the Eastern and afternoon. So this is supposed to show the Eastern and afternoon in the result, but no big deal. I will show that in the next one. There will be a follow-up to the crime prediction app, and that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.